Man, Shea's got lots of sunscreen on. Looked like he was well prepared, especially if you're going to go to Sabino Canyon. You got to be ready for all that.
Right, exactly. You know, hats, sunscreen, long sleeve shirts, of course, light, loose colored clothing. You're definitely going to want to keep all of that in mind, not only this weekend, but especially next week. It's going to get pretty hot. But let's focus on today real quick. We do have a chance for some dry thunderstorms, especially along the Arizona-New Mexico or Arizona-Mexico border in southeastern Cochise County. So near Douglas, in the Chiricahua Mountains potentially. And the big concern there would be lightning sparking new wildfires because the rain is not going to make it to the ground. We're not seeing any rainfall today, but dry thunderstorms and gusty wind will be possible with those storms. So we'll take you through your futurecast coming up. But as we work our way into the weekend and next week, it's going to start to get pretty hot. This weekend, temps pushing to about 100 degrees, so not that bad. But by next Tuesday, we're pushing to 105. And some models want to push us up to about 110, maybe next Wednesday or Thursday. So we're looking at the hottest work week so far this year. So get into that summer mindset because it's coming. It's pretty much here. So keep that in mind. And then around this time next week, we might have enough moisture to work with to maybe even get some light accumulations. We'll talk about that as well. But right now it's a beautiful start. This is from the Tucson Mountains looking to the east. And this is one of my favorite times of the morning just because the lights are twinkling and sun is working its way up. Happy Friday, everyone. Really nice start out there, mainly in the 60s and 70s. Of course, 50s for Scout Camp up on Mount Lemmon, so a little colder there. 54 in Sonoyta, 58 in Tombstone, 59 in Pierce, 69 in Portal, and mid-70s out towards Ajo. The wind isn't bad right now, but we do have a system brushing past us to the north, and that's going to help pick up the wind a little bit more this afternoon. So gusts can be expected between about 20 and 30 miles per hour as we work our way into the afternoon, potentially even over 30 miles per hour in some spots, with more of the same for your Saturday. So it will be pretty breezy the next few days and kind of similar to yesterday, honestly. Yesterday we had some gusts coming in over 30 miles per hour in some isolated spots. But high temps today in the triple digits, so honestly that breeze will feel kind of nice, but it does pose that fire threat, so just be extra cautious. 101 for the airport, mid-90s for Corona Day, Tucson and Vail, potentially 102 out towards the west, 100 for Sells, 103 for Phoenix, and to the south and east, mainly in the 90s today, except for Safford. You all could push to about 100 degrees. Now on to the futurecast. Don't get your hopes up. We're really not going to see a whole lot, but we could maybe see some thunderstorms south of the border in northern Mexico, and we might see enough moisture get pushed northward for, again, dry thunderstorms. So that's the biggest concern. New wildfires getting sparked by lightning, so we're going to keep a close eye to the southeast this afternoon. But whenever we start to see moisture kind of climbing into northern Mexico, again, the monsoon is waking up. It's a little under 2 weeks away, so definitely stay weather alert as we start to make our way throughout the rest of June. But by 11 p.m. tonight, we're going to, clear things out. A little bit of cloud cover, but that's it. For your moisture tracker, again, a little bit of moisture crossing over the border. Not enough to get rainfall, but enough for dry thunderstorms. But I want you to notice as we work our way through this week and into midweek next week, moisture starts to increase a little bit. So we might have enough for that rainfall to actually make it to the ground, but still during the month of June, the biggest concern is usually dry lightning and sparking new wildfires just because the vegetation is really, really dry. But this is just a look at the future pattern way, way ahead. So take this with a grain of salt, but by Wednesday, maybe a little bit of rainfall here in southeastern Arizona. Looks like Thursday could be a more active day, so we'll keep you updated. But our forecast rainfall over the next 7 days is showing a little bit of accumulation, maybe trace amounts to about 1/10 of an inch, but that's still something. So of course these details might change over the next few days, so stay tuned. But at least that's exciting. But very hot next week. That's definitely going to be the big story too. 105 Tuesday, 107 on Wednesday, and right around 106 next Thursday. Thankfully no records are in jeopardy, but this is going to be the hottest work week of the year so far. That's a check of weather. Now let's go ahead and check out traffic. And